an ex-priest. I was living in seclusion when I received a letter from Africa. It was a letter from my cousin Michael. We had served in the military together in Algeria, but had gone in different directions. Michael had written to me about settling down with his family in Africa and starting a farm. As time passed, he forgot about the war as though it had been a bad dream. Michael's description of his life seemed idyllic. Unfortunately, his happiness didn't last. Michael's wife, Margaret, came down with African fever. And Michael, despite being a top graduate at the Royal College of Medicine, was unable to save her. Margaret passed away and left my cousin alone to bring up their beloved daughter, Jenny. Before long, the fever returned to claim little Jenny. Although Mike finally found a way to stop the disease, he didn't explain how. Thankfully, Jenny recovered and the worst seemed to be over. And then Jenny became possessed, as Michael called it. He described his daughter's strange behavior and the mysterious signs that appeared on the walls of his estate. The last straw was a note Jenny had written containing just one word: help. At the end of the letter, Michael asked me to come and exorcise the demons from Jenny. He didn't know I was no longer a priest, but I couldn't say no to family. In my seat on the old bus that was taking me to Michael's estate, I felt as though I was returning to the past. I couldn't forget the screams, the pools of blood on the ground, soldiers splashing through them as they ran for their lives. And I couldn't forget the moment when the world around me exploded. They said it was a landmine. That was my time to die. But the Holy Book saved me. Michael had given it to me before I'd got into battle. A metallic splinter shot towards my heart, but the pages of the book stopped it before it pierced my flesh. This event changed my life. My fellow soldiers nicknamed me the Saint, and I devoted my life to God. But fate made a mockery of my salvation. I would get piercing headache, and I started seeing horrific things. I began to think the devil himself had possessed me, and that I should no longer be a priest. Now, a former priest who believes the evil one lives in him is on his way to exorcise a young girl. How unsearchable are his ways. His thoughts are beyond understanding. I have arrived at last.
Hello, sir. We don't see many new folks around here. Go on in. Don't worry about no one being around. Folks prefer to stay home during the middle of the day, when the temperature is the hottest. I'm here because I need to repair shoes as soon as possible. Will you do me a favor? Please, bring me a bowl of soup. I skip lunch when I've got a lot of work to do, and I live alone, so no one is going to bring me anything to eat.